Before we move on in terms of timing, I just want to talk about one thing, and that is the availability of resourcing. So assuming lots of people want to take advantage of the October date, there's nothing stopping you migrating your licenses to get the 40% and still doing nothing. But we would expect that a fair amount of people would want to start their implementation almost as soon as they've done that license migration. So one thing to consider is really the capacity across the channel and our ability as partners to help support you in your upgrade. It's interesting. I think now, all of the net new sales are on D365. So really good consultants are always wanting to work on D365 projects. What you need to consider is the availability of good qualified resources. When you're looking at the resources to do your project, I would recommend that you ask for people who've had experience in upgrades. You will tend to find there's more veterans in the upgrade side, potentially, because it does take good experience, good understanding and knowledge of the system to talk to a customer who knows the system well. I guess if you're brand new to Dynamics and you're only implementing it for the first time, a client in that boat is unlikely to be able to provide the same level of challenge to a consultant than someone who's been working with it for 10 to 20 years, or 10 years anyway. So that was just something to note, that there is the idea that the resourcing capacity is something that you may need to consider. You might find a lot of people all moving at once this discount comes into play. So I guess the only thing I can say is, if you want to get out of the math, either do it straight away, or I'm not going to suggest waiting, because then you're crashing over those support periods.